Since ancient times, ghost stories, tales of spirits who have returned from the dead to haunt the places they left behind, have figured prominently in the folklore of many cultures around the world. It is still a mystery that people kept so far. Here are the top 5 most haunted places in the world. 1. Jeju Island, South Korea. Jeju Island is known for its beautiful and most famous beach resort, and most popular for tourists, especially during the honeymoon of a couple. In fact, the island is well known for its natural wonders, and it was regarded one of the world's new 7 wonders of the nature since 2011. However, this island is much loved by the tourists for its paradisiacal beauty, but not many know about the horror this place once witnessed. In the middle of the 20th century, about 10% of its total population was wiped off. If you visit Jeju Island, you can partake in the dark tour, which educates everyone of the tragedies and take tourists to some of the highlight sites from that war. Because of the number of innocent people who lost their lives, and some in violent ways, no doubt that their spirits still wander around the island. To date, more than 15 million tourists visit the island each year. The island is also known for its high-profile ghost towns due to the death on the sea. The island has lost many lives due to drowning, but many say that those who died were not drowned, but something dragged their feet into the water. The number of suicides in the island is also many. Many of them are mistresses, and people who believe that the island may have ghosts. 2. Lawang Sewu Building, Indonesia. Lawang Sewu is a landmark in Semarang, Central Java, Indonesia. It was built between 1904 and 1907 by the Dutch. It was said to be haunted, with many tourists visiting to see the ghost. Among the ghosts reported to inhabit the establishment are the Dutch woman who committed suicide and the headless ghouls. Lawang Sewu is a beautiful building that is considered the most haunted landmark in Indonesia. It comprises the package of knowledge and witness to the past. Many people had thought that the Japanese military was used to torture and execute people poorly in the B building, as it was termed as the house of prisoners. There was a room where the Japanese were used to cut the head of the people, and their blood ran down to a drain. It was like a strange feeling that had made the visitors scary. 3. Taron Yin Village, Bali, Indonesia. Taron Yin Village is a remote mountain village on the eastern lakeside of Mount Batur in central Bali's Kintamani Highlands. This village is known for its indigenous Balinese community, known as the Bali Aga, who have unique burial rites. Their deceased aren't cremated in lavish funerary, but rather laid out on the ground within the village's literal boneyard. Villagers who used to live here believe that there is a demon witch who is always in the body of the dead person and raised them up to be the slave. 4. Tok Tok School, Yuen Long City in Hong Kong. Yuen Long is one of the most popular tourist destinations, with millions of tourists each year. But one in that area is also one of the scariest places tourists should avoid. Yuen Long Tok Tok School is being listed as CNN's scariest place in Asia. The most commonly spotted spokes is found into the girls' bathroom, where an ex-principal who committed suicide is said to linger, emitting a classic otherworldly shriek at anyone who comes too close. 5. Clark Hospital, Philippines. Due to the number of soldiers who died in the hospital, the local believed that it was haunted. The neglected infrastructure provides some unusual acoustic which added to the darkness of the inner rooms. Though the Clark Air Base Hospital today mostly excites explorers, vandals, and ghost hunters, it should also be appreciated and respected for its importance throughout history. The hospital was constructed during the early 1900s and has been used as a military hospital to treat wounded soldiers during the World War II and Vietnam War. With the age and sheer amounts of emotions, pain, and anguish that have been experienced within the walls of the Clark Air Base Hospital, it may come as no surprise to learn that the building is haunted. Remember, if you ever plan on visiting a place like this, never go alone. Let someone know where you are going and keep an eye out for everything that might be dangerous. Safety first when exploring spooky supernatural places.